Hey Taurus, this is Tara from Tara's Tarot. I'm here with your May reading. I have shuffled the cards. I have not dealt them out yet, so I'm going to go through. Let's see what we've got. Okay, if anyone wants a personal reading, I also offer personal readings, so you can email me at Tara@Tara's Tarot, or there's some information below. Okay, so first card off the bat, the Empress for our present or core situation. Okay, crossing that, we've got the Seven of Swords. Hanging overhead for the month, we've got the Three of Cups. Hanging under the situation in the subconscious or the foundation, we've got the High Priest. Passing away or the relevant recent past, we've got the Lovers. The near future, we've got the Two of Cups. Wow, okay, this is clearly about a love situation so far. I was picking up on that, and there's no mistaking that. Now, this doesn't always have to be about love for everybody, but I do ask for the messages that are meant for the most people to come through. So this might be also about just like a connection that's not romantic, but I think that for most people, this is going to apply romantically. Okay, you're represented by the Nine of Swords here. The environment is the Ten of Wands. Your hope and your fear, figuring out what you want, the Seven of Cups. And the outcome, we've got 4 cards. So we've got the King of Cups. We've got the Judgment. We've got the Six of Pentacles. And we've got the Knight of Swords. Ooh, what is that? Okay, we're going to have to look at that one. Bottom of the deck, we've got the Three of Wands. Okay, cool. So, so first of all, I feel like something's definitely developing here, and it's probably around love. I mean, first of all, the whole core main energy this whole month's revolving around is the Empress. This is all about stuff being born, things growing, things developing. Now, this is the energy where, the space has to be created in order for that stuff to come forth. So this is like the incubation phase. This is like the ground is ready, the soil's ready, everything's fertilized, and the conditions are perfect for what's to come forth. This is like the womb where the baby, everything's right, and the baby waits to grow, and then 9 months later. So the Empress is packed full of fertility, abundance, beauty, growing and developing. So something's coming into being in your life. Sorry, I have a hair in my mouth. Okay. So we also see that on the bottom of the deck with the Three of Wands. This is showing that what you've kind of set your sights on, what you've aimed your intention at, is now coming back to you. So your ship's coming in. Excuse me. The energy is generating where you're going to see the signs of something. So between this and the Empress, something is being born in your life. Something is coming to you. Something is being developed, and you're going to start to see that. I'm thinking it's a relationship because in the near future, we do have the Two of Cups. So it could be that this relationship is solidifying, that this relationship is moving forward, that some kind of development happens around you and another person. This could be another phase in your relationship. This could be another, significant development in the relationship. This can also be a business partner. Two of Cups is really anything where you see eye to eye, you're meant to work together, you're meant to be together, there's some kind of connection, and you guys have the same vision, the same values, you feel the same way. So it could be a business partner where, you're meant to work together, or most likely it's a romantic thing. It could be a family member. You'll have to see how that really, if it's speaking to you in another way. Now, what's interesting is right now, I feel like you're feeling a lot of anxiety with the Nine of Swords. This is the you position. So while this stuff is kind of generating energy, and while this like incubation phase is happening, you might be really worried and believe it's not going to happen, or worried about what's developing, or like, your mind's kind of going wild because it's like you have to trust, when this phase is coming into being. But it can bring up a lot of triggers and, keeping up at night, worrying. But this energy is important because, this is just something that we are choosing. This is something from our perspective. This is something in our control. Nothing is happening that, is warning this stress or anxiety. This is really just coming from our own mind, our own head, our own beliefs. So, and see how, they've held us hostage. We're trapped in this. So the good thing to do, and we're going to kind of get more messages as we go through, but, realize that this is just your thoughts. And we want to channel our thoughts to work for us. Once our thoughts start controlling us, that's no good. We're supposed to control our thoughts and use our thoughts as a tool to create what we want to create. But this is when our thoughts turn on us and it's just like we can't get a handle on them. So, we need to figure out ways to alleviate that pressure from us, whether it's meditating, whether it's walking in nature, whether it's writing it all down and getting it out of our head, or just continuing to flip and think about, okay, what is working out? What do I want? What is in my control? This is really, we really have to put the focus in to shift from this energy. But, okay, so if you feel anxious, like, don't worry. All right, let's keep going. So crossing this Empress energy, we have the Seven of Swords here, which is like a deception. Something's being hidden from us. We don't have all the information, or someone's trying to hide something. The recent past was the Lovers. So there's some kind of significance of a soulmate, a partner, a love interest. This is like when you fall in love, when you're captivated, when you get pierced in the heart. And this is just like kind of a very important energy that you have to walk through and move through and navigate. And it's meant to teach you stuff. It's meant to be here for a purpose. And then again, moving into the near future, we've got the Two of Cups. So it's looking like this connection is developing here and is mutual. But what is this Seven of Cups? Now, the interesting thing is on the top of the reading, we do have the Three of Cups. I don't know why in this instance, especially with this deck, this is hitting me like a love triangle. Like either you love more than one person, or this person that you have a connection with is also involved with someone, or maybe you have a group of friends that are telling you, not to do this, or there's a lot of opinions involved. So what is this, Seven of Swords? We're going to clarify that, because this might be, you might be picking up on something. You might be feeling anxious because now nothing warrants us to be a prisoner of our mind and suffer from our mind, right? But it is good to say, okay, what's going on? Is there something that I am picking up on? Not that I should, I need to be at this point, but maybe you're sensing that something's kind of being kept from you. And that could even be this person's feelings for you. So we're going to look at that. All right, let's get that real quick. Because I feel like this is like a really positive development. Things are going to work out. You don't have to worry. Like the whole reading is like, okay. Because remember the outcome, we're looking at the Judgment, balance coming back, this noble, kind-hearted person. I don't know what this is though. This is something shocking and kind of throwing a wrench in the system, so we're going to look at that too. But okay, let's get the Seven of Swords. Just going to ask for a clarity card for the Seven of Swords. How is this affecting Taurus for the month of May? What is the Seven of Swords about? Oh my gosh, card explosion. Okay. Is the Seven of Swords a malicious betrayal? Is it about withholding information in an innocent way? What's going on here? Okay. All right. So yeah, we've got the 5 of Wands. There's something going on that's a conflict here. There's some kind of being at odds with each other, or some kind of conflict, or you don't have all the information, or someone is trying to kind of hide something and get away with something, turn their back on you, like get away. I'm gonna get one more. For the 7 of Swords. Okay. And the King of Swords. So this is like somebody coming in with information, somebody who is sharing something, someone making a decision, but it's like often like, a mature approach, making the right decision, making a decision that's best for everybody. So what does this mean to you? You got to kind of plug this into your life and see if this resonates with you. It's kind of like giving me the feeling of something hasn't been transparent. There's a lot of conflict and issues with this. And then someone comes in and is like, enough. I'm done. I'm making the decision. Something more powerful trumps this. That has clarity of thought, clarity of mind. Okay. Now, in the environment for you guys, we've got the 10 of Wands. So this can be showing there's a lot going on. There's a lot of burdens. You might be feeling burnt out. You might be feeling like you're responsible for a lot. But this is good because this cycle's coming to an end. You're at the tail end. So you have to think like, okay, what am I able to put anything down? Am I able to relinquish any kind of responsibility? Is it a codependent thing where like, am I carrying other people's feelings and emotions and feeling guilty from that and feeling like I am responsible for their happiness? Or am I, so this is the environment. So you're probably feeling, I don't know if it's like a stress from other people about this relationship. Like, I have my opinions about this. Or there's something kind of going on where there's a third party involved, and where you have that gut instinct. Like, I don't think I have all the information. I don't really see anything negative. Like, I feel like it's all good, and you're like, okay, maybe there was a third party involved, and the decision is like, okay, no, I just want to be with you. Let's stop dating other people. And then the near future is just you guys moving from 3 to the 2. I don't know. But again, this is a general reading, so we got to do our best. But there is some kind of burden I'm feeling around you. That maybe is why you're also anxious. And there's like a lot about you wondering, like, what do I want? What do I choose? What's possible for me? Hopes and fears. We have the 7 of Cups. So this is all about expectations, all about what you're praying on, what you're hoping for. What are your options? How do you feel emotionally? So there could be like a decision being made about love, about someone, about investing in something, and you kind of see this all, it's going to work out. It's going to naturally come together. And your worries are going to be soothed. I don't think that you have anything to worry about, or I just feel like there's something stressful going on that's going to kind of come to a natural conclusion, and the gates are going to open, and you're going to kind of move forward knowing what's going on, more security, more stability, more peace. All right, let's see. I want to look at this Knight of Swords in our outcome, because everything in the outcome is very harmonious, very positive, very forward moving, very good for emotion and love. This energy is very like something shocking happened, something disruptive happened. So what is this? I don't see how that's fitting in. Okay, so we got the Ace of Swords over the Knight of Swords. So there is going to be truth that's going to be set free. There's going to be truth revealed. There's going to be clarity. Whether that's a big truth bomb happening and someone telling the truth to you, whether that's you in your own mind getting a new perspective, finally seeing how it all makes sense, having clarity, having that peace. Something's going to be appearing like it's disrupting things. It's throwing a wrench in the system. But it's leading to the truth, a new perspective, a new beginning, a new understanding. So instead of feeling this anxiety that you're feeling now, you're going to be released from that and really see what's going on. You're going to see the truth. You're going to know how this is all working out. And that's going to give you peace. Again, with this, like whatever's been going on, and that's been kind of a source of conflict, there is going to be a resolution there and a decision made and kind of the truth being set free for the best of everybody. Now, the other cards in our outcome, we do have the Judgment energy, which is showing such a form of absolution. So, you're freed from the past, you're freed from whatever limbo you felt, whatever stress you felt, whatever, you've been dealing with. It's a new day. So you're free from that and you can embrace life again. You can wake up. You can start over. You can, you see the truth. Again, the truth is a big thing with Judgment. You understand what it's all been for, and you can move forward in such an amazingly powerful way. We also have the King of Cups here. So someone, man or woman, or just the energy of the situation that has a very good heart, that's very noble, that's very mature, that's emotionally balanced. So they're open to emotion, but they also are not getting controlled by emotion. They have control over their emotions. Someone who's kind-hearted and trustworthy and, has a good heart. And then we have the Six of Pentacles, which is all about balance. So, to me, this means you're getting some kind of balance is being restored in some way. I often look at this like the universe is giving you a payback. Like, okay, now things will be set right. Here's what the natural balance to the universe. You're going to get something, get a payback. Balance is going to be restored. So it's all going to be good. Looking at this, there is something going on that's a source of anxiety and conflict, and possibly something being hidden from you or someone not giving you all the facts. But I feel like that's going to naturally resolve itself. And moving into the near future, you have that reconciliation, you have that further bond with the person that you're focusing on. Your ships do come in. Something's being born and nurtured, and you're getting set up for this whole new beautiful reality where you're getting payback. Everything's good emotionally. You're starting over, and the truth does come out. You do see you are freed by the truth, and the sense of burden or being drained or exhausted, that's going to pass away, and that's going to come to the end of that cycle. Oh, also, I didn't mention the bottom of the deck. We got the so this is like the foundation, the subconscious, where all this is kind of coming from. So the theme here is about structure. What society says is okay, what your parents say is okay, what your corporation says you should and shouldn't do. Traditionally, this is the marriage card. This is like whenever we bring spiritual wisdom into our human form. So like, what do we call, how do we put a label on divine love that lasts forever? We'll call it marriage, and this is what marriage means, and this is what the rules are, and this is what you can do. Or, you could look at this like a group, like the church, or like I said, like your job. This is how we do things. So there could be some element of being either, like this could be a good supportive energy where, okay, I have a support system. I know what context I'm operating in. I know the rules. I know the boundaries. Or it could be maybe like a stifling kind of, maybe you want to do something, maybe this connection is outside of that norm. Maybe Maybe there's disapproval from other people about this connection. Maybe there's something's going on, like this affair or betrayal that doesn't normally happen in this kind of relationship. But again, I feel like things are moving forward and it's all good. You know, we've got the near future, Two of Cups, bottom of the deck, the Three of Wands, which is your ships coming in. The energy you've put out is coming back to you. Again, this fertile, beautiful world that's about to be born in your life with the Empress. And then moving to the outcome, we've got Judgment. So setting your soul free, getting, rid of the cycle you've been in and it being all okay. The universe saying, yes, you're ready, move, go, you're absolved, you can live. So it's all good. It's just, that's really interesting. So if you guys have specific questions about your own life, please email me. If you'd like to inquire more about a personal reading, my email is tara@tarastarot.com. Again, this is a general reading, but if this resonated with you in different ways, please share. I'd love to hear your comments. And yeah, I hope you guys have a great month. Try not to worry too much. It'll all be okay. It's just about moving through, getting to the bottom of what's going on. But it's all going to be okay. So, okay, guys, have a great month. I will see you next time. Bye.